Stay who you are. Lily had always been a girl who stayed true to herself. She didn't follow trends or change her personality to fit in. She loved reading, drawing, and spending time alone in nature, even though her friends sometimes teased her for being different. One day, at a park, she met Jack. Jack was the type of guy everyone liked, outgoing, funny, and always the center of attention. But something about Lily intrigued him. She didn't try to impress anyone. She was simply herself. And Jack noticed how calm and content she seemed in her own world. As they started spending more time together, Jack began to see how special Lily really was. She had a quiet strength that drew him closer. Unlike the other girls Jack had known, Lily didn't care about popularity or being in the spotlight. She had her own light, and it shone from within. Jack admired her honesty and kindness. She listened to people without judgment and didn't try to change them. Soon, Jack realized he was falling in love with her. But with love came doubts. What if Lily changed for him? What if she tried to become someone else to make their relationship easier? One day, Jack sat down with Lily under their favorite tree in the park. He looked into her eyes and said, "Lily, promise me something." "What is it?" she asked, her curious eyes sparkling. "Promise me you'll never change for anyone. Not even for me. I love you because you're different. I love you because you're yourself." Lily smiled softly. "I would never change who I am. And that's what I want for you too. Never feel like you have to be someone else for me. Love is about accepting each other fully. Right?" Jack nodded, feeling more connected to Lily than ever before. In that moment, he knew that they had something special. It wasn't just about liking each other. It was about understanding and respecting one another's true selves. As the years went by, their relationship faced ups and downs. People around them tried to influence their choices, telling them they should be more like others. But Jack and Lily stayed strong, holding on to the promise they made that day under the tree. Through it all, they learned that real love isn't about changing yourself to fit someone else's idea of who you should be. It's about growing together while staying true to who you are. Moral: true love is built on mutual respect and the understanding that we don't have to change ourselves to be loved. The right person will love you for who you are, flaws and all. Part 2. A few months passed, and Lily and Jack's bond grew stronger with each day. They would often take long walks, talk about their dreams, and support each other through life's challenges. Jack loved how calm and balanced Lily made him feel, and Lily appreciated Jack's energy and passion for life. However, as their relationship became more serious, Jack began to feel pressure from his friends. His buddies would constantly tease him, saying, "Why are you with someone so different? You could be with someone more exciting." These comments started to weigh on Jack. He wondered if maybe he was missing out on something by being with Lily. One evening, after a gathering with friends, he sat alone, thinking about what they said. Doubt crept into his mind. The next day, when Jack met Lily, he wasn't as cheerful as usual. Sensing this, Lily asked, "What's wrong? You seem distant." Jack hesitated before speaking. "It's just, I've been thinking, maybe I'm not the right person for you. My friends say we're too different, that you're too quiet, and I'm too outgoing." Lily's heart sank, but she remained calm. "Jack, do you believe them? Do you think our differences mean we can't be together?" Jack looked at her, unsure. "I don't know. Maybe I just don't fit into your world. Lily took a deep breath and held his hand. We made a promise. Jack, remember? That we wouldn't change who we are for anyone. We accepted each other as we are. I still believe that. Jack thought about her words. He realized that the doubts weren't his. They were coming from outside influences. He had allowed others' opinions to cloud his judgment. Looking into Lily's eyes, he remembered why he fell in love with her in the first place: her authenticity, her strength, and her ability to love him as he was. I'm sorry, Jack said, squeezing her hand. I let their words get to me. But you're right. I don't want to change. And I don't want you to change either. We'll face this together. Lily smiled softly, relieved that Jack still understood their connection. People will always have opinions, but what matters is what we feel and how we treat each other. From that moment on, Jack and Lily knew that they had something rare: a relationship built on respect, trust, and staying true to who they were. No matter what others said, they promised to always support each other and never let outside pressures break them apart. Moral: don't let other people's opinions influence your relationships. Stay true to yourself and your partner. And trust in the bond you've built together. Real love doesn't need to change, it only needs to grow. Part 3. As time went on, Jack and Lily continued to support each other in both their individual lives and their relationship. Jack learned to block out the unnecessary noise from others, and Lily felt more secure knowing that Jack truly valued her for who she was. They shared countless moments of joy, from simple dinners to meaningful conversations under the stars. But then, life threw them a curveball. Jack was offered a job in another city, a great opportunity for his career. It was everything he had dreamed of. But it came with a price: he would have to move far away from Lily. He told her about the offer one evening, unsure of what to expect. It's a big decision. Lily, I don't know if I should take it. Lily listened quietly, her heart aching at the thought of being apart from him. But deep down, she knew that she couldn't hold him back. She took his hand and said, "You've worked so hard for this. I don't want you to miss out on something so important because of me." Jack looked at her in surprise. But what about us? What if the distance changes things? Lily smiled softly. I believe in us, Jack. If we stay true to who we are, if we continue to trust and love each other, we can make it work. Distance doesn't change love, it only tests it. Her words reassured Jack, and after much thought, he decided to take the job. They promised to stay connected, visiting each other as often as they could. Though the distance was hard, their bond only grew stronger. Each time they reunited, they appreciated each other even more. Jack's career flourished, and Lily found new passions in her own life. Despite being miles apart, they never forgot the promise they made to always stay true to themselves and their love. Moral: distance and challenges can test a relationship, but when two people are committed to staying true to who they are and to each other, love will grow stronger, not weaker. True love doesn't need constant closeness, it thrives on trust and respect. The end. Years passed, and despite all the ups and downs, Jack and Lily remained deeply in love. They had overcome the challenges of distance, career growth, and personal changes because they stayed true to who they were. Their love was never based on convenience or proximity, but on mutual respect, trust, and acceptance of each other's individuality. One day, Jack stood by Lily's side, looking out at the sunset, much like they did when they first met. He smiled, grateful for the journey they had been through together. "I'm glad we never let anything change us," he said softly. Lily nodded, holding his hand tightly. "I'm glad we stayed who we are." Their love was proof that the strongest relationships aren't those without challenges, but the ones where both people continue to be themselves, growing and evolving together. Final moral. True love means accepting and loving someone for who they are, not for who you want them to become. Real happiness in a relationship comes from staying true to yourself and growing together through life's challenges. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed the story. If you did, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any future stories. I'd love to see you back here for more. Take care. And until next time, keep smiling and stay kind.